Now let's turn our attention to Japheth. It's generally believed that Japheth's descendants settled in Eurasia. Japheth would be the father of most Eurasian peoples, such as Indo-Europeans, Caucasians, Turkic tribes, East Asians, Native Americans, Oceanic populations, and various other Eurasian peoples. According to Amazing Bible Timeline with World History titled Japheth, Son of Noah, it reads, Japheth is usually thought to be the father of the Indo-Europeans and the father of the Japhetic race, equating the Japhetic nations to Europeans. He is known to be the ancestor of all Indo-European nations. The majority of his descendants are situated in northwestern regions like Anatolia and Aegea. However, there is also an assumption that Japheth is the father of the Asian or Mongoloid people. After what happened to the Tower of Babel, the Japhetic race went to the east of Europe and north of Asia to propagate. The Bible phrases that states they migrated to the Isles of the Gentiles is generally thought to be the Greek Isles, but some consider that it refers to the islands in Asia and the Pacific Islands. His sons and their people started to multiply in the mountains of Tartarus and Amanus. Then they dwelt to the lands of presently known as the Mediterranean, Russia, Asia, and the Americas. Therefore, I believe that Japheth is Haplogroup CF, which is the most commonly held paternal haplogroup in most Eurasian populations, like Indo-Europeans, Caucasians, Central Asian Turks and Mongolians, East Asian Native Americans, Oceanic populations, and Northern Eurasian populations, etc. Haplogroup CF, also known as CF-P143, is a human Y chromosome DNA haplogroup. This paternal lineage is defined by the SNP P143. The clade's existence and distribution are inferred from the fact that haplogroups descend from CF include most human male lineages in Eurasia, Oceania, and the Americas. CF is an independent descendant of the CT and is the sibling of haplogroup DE YAP. It is the independent ancestor of both haplogroup C and haplogroup F. Haplogroup F, also known as F-M89, is a very common Y chromosome haplogroup. The clade and its subclades constitute over 90% of paternal lineages outside of Africa. The vast majority of individual males with F-M89 falls into its distinct descendant haplogroup GHIJK. Haplogroup GHIJK branches subsequently into two different descendants, G and HIJK. HIJK in turn splits into H and IJK. The descendants of the haplogroup IJK include the clades IJK, and ultimately several major haplogroups descend from haplogroup K, namely haplogroups M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, L, and T. According to the paper titled New Binary Polymorphism, Reshape and Increase Resolution of the Human Y Chromosomal Haplogroup Tree, and it reads, Haplogroup C still has not been detected in sub-Saharan African populations, suggesting an Asian origin after anatomically modern humans migrated out of Africa. The ancestral power group of haplogroup C, as well as many downstream lineages, are commonly found among Asian, Australian, and Oceanic populations. Recently, a sublineage of haplogroup C was found to be restricted to Native American populations, while branch C4 or C-M347 was observed only in Australia. So just to name a few locations where Haplogroup C was found, Haplogroup C was found in Asia, Oceania, North America, Japan in low frequencies, in Europe, Armenians in Algeria. It's also been found in southern South Asia, southwestern Asia, and northern China. It's been found also in low frequencies in Saudi Arabia and Iraq. Also been found in Indonesia, New Guinea, Melanesia, Polynesia. It's found among indigenous peoples of Australia, and it's found all throughout Eurasia, North America, Mongolians, Tuscan people, Paleo-Siberians, etc. To simply put it, Haplogroup C found in Oceania, North, Central, East Asia, North America, and minor presence in South America, Southeast Asia, South Asia, West Asia, and Europe. Haplogroup G. The G clade is not widely distributed, being present mostly in the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and the Caucasus. And just to give a brief description of Haplogroup G, it is found in many ethnic groups in Eurasia, most common in the Caucasus, Iran, Anatolia, and the Levant, found in almost all European countries, but most common in southeastern Romania, Greece, Italy, Spain, Portugal, etc., with highest concentrations on some Mediterranean islands, uncommon in northern Europe. G-M201 is also found in small numbers in northwest China and India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, and North Africa, etc. To simply put it, Haplogroup G is present among many ethnic groups in Eurasia, usually at low frequencies, most common in the Caucasus, the Iranian Plateau, and Anatolia. In Europe, mainly in Greece, Italy, Iberia, and other parts. Haplogroup H. The geographic distribution of Haplogroup H is almost entirely restricted to the Indian subcontinent. Its subclades are also found in low frequencies in Iran, Central Asia, across the Middle East, and the Arabian Peninsula. However, H2 is present in Europe since the Neolithic, and H1A1 spread westward in the medieval era with the migration of the Roma people, which are gypsies. H1A, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Pakistan, Iran, Central Asia. H1B found in Burmese individuals. H3, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bahrain, Qatar. H2, formerly known as Haplogroup F3, found with low frequency in Europe and Western Asia. To put it bluntly, Haplogroup H is typically seen in India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Pakistan, Iran, and Central Asia, as well as in some parts of Europe with the Gypsies or the Roma people, and in some parts of the Middle East and East Asia. Haplogroup I. Clade I represents one of two major European Y chromosome haplogroups, with haplogroup R being the other major group. Unlike R, clade I is widespread in Europe and is virtually absent elsewhere. Subclade I1 is found mostly in Northern Europe, while subclade I2 is the most frequent haplogroup in Eastern Europe and the Balkans. Haplogroup I is found mainly in Europe and the Caucasus. I1, Nordid/Nordic Euripids, found mainly in Northern Europe. Haplogroup I2, Dreniid or Drenic Euripids, found mainly in Balkans, Southeast Europe, and Sardinia, save for I2b1, which is found at a moderate frequency in Western, Central, and Northern Europe. So to put it basically, haplogroup I1 is widespread in Europe and is found in some parts of the Middle East, but is virtually absent elsewhere. And haplogroup I1 is typically in Northern Europe, dominated in Scandinavia, and haplogroup I12 is basically seen in Central and Southeast Europe, Sardinia, and the Balkans. Haplogroup J. Haplogroup J lineages are found at high frequencies in the Middle East, North Africa, Europe, Central Asia, Pakistan, and India, with haplogroup J-M172 being the most common J haplogroup in Europe, while haplogroup J-M267 predominates in Middle East, North Africa, and Ethiopia. Basically, haplogroup J is seen in the Middle East, Turkey, Caucasus, Italy, Greece, the Balkans, and North Africa, etc. Haplogroup L. The majority of L haplogroups are found on the Indian subcontinent. Haplogroup L chromosomes are also present in the Middle East, Central Asia, Northern Africa, and Europe along the Mediterranean coast. To simply put it, haplogroup L is found in South Asia, Central Asia, Southwest Asia, and the Mediterranean. Haplogroup T. Clade T was observed at low frequencies in the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. Haplogroup T is found at high levels in the Horn of Africa, mainly Cushitic-speaking peoples, parts of South Asia, the Middle East, and the Mediterranean. T-M184 is also found in significant minorities of Egyptians, Omanis, Sephardi Jews, etc. It is also found at low frequencies in other parts of the Mediterranean and South Asia. To put it simply, haplogroup T is found in North Africa, Horn of Africa, Southwest Asia, the Mediterranean, South Asia, formerly known as haplogroup K2. Haplogroup N. Haplogroup N is mainly found in northern Eurasia and is absent or marginally present in other regions of the globe. Haplogroup N is found through northern Eurasia, especially among speakers of the Uruk languages. Haplogroup N possibly originated in Eastern Asia and spread both northward and westward into Siberia, being the most common group found in some Yorick-speaking peoples. So, to put it simply, haplogroup N is found in northernmost of Eurasia. Haplogroup O. Haplogroup O is the major haplogroup in East Asia. Haplogroup O chromosomes are also found in Central Asia and Oceania at moderate or low frequencies. Haplogroup O is found with its highest frequency in East Asia and Southeast Asia, with lower frequencies in the South Pacific, Central Asia, South Asia, and islands in the Indian Ocean. Haplogroup O1. Haplogroup O1A found in eastern, central, and southern mainland China, Taiwan, and Southeast Asia. Haplogroup O1B1 found in Japan, southern China, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, and the Indian subcontinent. Haplogroup O1B2 found in Japan and Southeast Asia and other regions, and haplogroup O found throughout East Asia, Southeast Asia, and Australasia, including Polynesia. Just to put it simply, haplogroup O is found in East Asia, Southeast Asia, the Pacific Islands, South Asia, and Central Asia. Haplogroup K. Instead, haplogroup K is characterized by the derived state at 4 sites, the ancestral state at the mutation that define the L, M, N, O, P, S, and T lineages. Haplogroup K1 was found at low frequencies in India/Pakistan. Lineages K2, K3, and K4 are found in Oceania, Indonesia, and/or Australia. K2 was renamed as a new haplogroup T. Haplogroup K is spread all over Eurasia, Oceania, and among Native Americans. K is found mainly in Melanesia, Australian Aborigines, India, Polynesia, and island Southeast Asia. To put it simply, haplogroup K is found in the Oceania region, which includes Melanesia, Australia, India, Polynesia, and Southeast Asia. Haplogroup M. The geographic distribution of haplogroup M is restricted to near and remote Oceania and eastern Indonesia. The majority of males with Papua New Guinea and Melanesia carry haplogroup M chromosomes. Haplogroup S chromosomes are predominantly found in Oceania and Indonesia. No examples of the basal paragroup K2b1 have been identified. Males carrying subclades of K2b1 are found primarily among Papua peoples, indigenous Australians and Polynesians, etc. Its primary subclades are two major haplogroups: haplogroup S, also known as K2b1a, found in highlands of Papua New Guinea, and haplogroup M, also known as K2b1b, found in New Guinea and Melanesia. So to simply put it, haplogroup M and S is found in Oceania, distributed among peoples of Papua New Guinea and Australia. Haplogroup Q. Haplogroup Q is distributed widely in North Eurasia and is found at high frequencies in some Siberian groups and at low frequencies in Europe, East Asia, and the Middle East. It is also the major lineage among the Native Americans, with Q-M3 being almost completely restricted to the Americas. Undifferentiated paragroup Q is observed at low frequencies in India and Pakistan. Q1A1 found with low frequency among Han Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, Mongolians, Tibetans, etc. Q1A2 found at low to moderate frequencies among populations of Southwestern Asia, Central Asia, and Siberia. Q1A star found at low frequency in Pakistan, India, and Tibet. Q1A3A typical of indigenous peoples of the Americas. Q1A3A1 found among some indigenous peoples of South America. Q1A6 found in a significant minority of Yemeni Jews. To put it simply, haplogroup Q is observed and found in Asia and the Americas, with Q-M3 being in North America, Central America, and South America. Haplogroup R. The majority of European Y chromosomes belong to this clade. Haplogroup R is defined by the SNP-M207. The bulk of haplogroup R is represented in descendants of subclade R1, which likely originated on the Eurasian steppes. R1 has two descendant subclades, R1A and R1B. R1A is associated with the Proto-Indo-Iranian and Balto-Slavic peoples and is now found primarily in Central Asia, South Asia, and Eastern Europe. Haplogroup R1b is the dominant haplogroup of Western Europe and also found sparsely distributed among various peoples of Asia and Africa. Its subclades R1b1a2 is the haplogroup that is most commonly found among modern Western European populations and has been associated with the Italio-Celtic and Germanic peoples. R1 found throughout Western Eurasia, R1a found in Central Asia, South Asia, and Northern and Central and Eastern Europe and the Balkans. Haplogroup R1b found in Western Europe, West Asia, Central Asia, North Africa, and Northern Cameroon. Haplogroup R2 found in South Asia, Caucasus, Central Asia, and Eastern Europe. To put it simply, haplogroup R is found in Central Asia, South Asia, Central, Northern, and Eastern Europe, Caucasus, Central Asia, South Asia, North Africa, Central Africa, and various other places. So as stated before, haplogroup CF is represented best by Japheth. Haplogroup CF is mostly Eurasian lineages in the world. It would also appear that most of Japheth's descendants are lighter skinned. They also seem to have settled mostly the northern parts of the world.